Good afternoon, everyone. Lennox air conditioner manufacturer citing profit loss due to significantly cooler temperatures and high precipitation in the U.S. Oh, all those forest fires. Let's review that once again. How about the unreported ice recovery event and the malfunction of temperature stations to give you the false reading that it dropped that much? Well, at least we have the harvest mouse to keep us company while we wade through the sea of narrative deception. And how prepared are you for emergencies as we step into corporate bank failures and the contraction of the just-in-time delivery system? My Patriot Supply 2-week grab-and-go food crate or the 4-week food supply. The links in the description box below, and they also have water filtration and other items so you can prepare to keep your food for a longer time. Starting off here, Armstrong Economics off of CNBC, the Lennox air conditioner manufacturer cites colder temperatures for the decline in sales. 9% earnings decline due to significantly cooler temperatures and higher precipitation across the U.S. Diametric opposite, hard numbers of what's happening in corporate America compared to what the corporate media is feeding us. They also talk about the number of cooling degree days, which Christian at Ice Age Farmer has an interactive county by county, state by state portal, so you can also see how much this is affecting agriculture. If it's affecting earnings at a Fortune 500 company, what's it doing with our agriculture? Texas-based company, second quarter earnings 9% below analyst consensus. Now, this is going to affect the revenue growth for 2019, and of course, quickly following a drop in the share price there, 3.3% down. Now, this is from CNBC, so we get into some deeper analysis here. The HVAC market, the air conditioning market, especially in key central regions where cooling days were down over 30%. And this comes from Todd Burton, the CEO. Yet the corporate media is out there yapping away, warmest year ever, warmest year ever. Well, it doesn't seem to be in the United States now, does it? And then the interesting wrap-up here with the key points off the CNBC article is the guidance, third paragraph here. Cut comes after a heat wave swept through the United States. June was the hottest on record. And they even put Gavin Schmidt's tweet down here. And I said, GISS, let me see what Dr. Roy Spencer has. Now you see on the right side here, the GISS temperature data set is just screaming northward, no break, no pullback. And then we come over here to the University of Alabama Huntsville data set, and you see something very different. So you want to talk about June temperatures? Let's talk about June temperatures. Not even 1/2 degree Celsius above the baseline. Corporate media this year has been all about keeping it under 2 degrees. They've been saying that for 30 years, and we're only at 1/2 degree. Something is way amiss here, and you see that step down in temperatures. It's forecast to continue downward as we get into this grand solar minimum. And I thought, okay, 0.47, if it is cooling and not warming, perhaps August, the hottest month of the year, would be even warmer than this. So we're looking at something above 0.47 for August. Oh, wait, 0.38. You mean the global temperatures dropped in August in the warmest year ever? Okay, I see a serious disconnect between science and corporate media and IPCC narrative here. And then I thought, you know what? I saw this massive news story last month as well about the catastrophic ice loss on Greenland in a single day. That was malfunctioning monitoring equipment. But the corporate media was so quick to pick up on that ice loss, widely reported, straight down off a cliff. Oops! And then they didn't really report the ice recovery after the monitoring equipment came back online and fixed the erroneous results. Danish Meteorological Institute, otherwise known as the DMI, that registered the shocking August temperature of between 2.7 and 4.7 degrees Celsius on the summit. So then they had to put a tweet out here and step back, and they quote, by combining measurements with observations from other weather stations, DMI has now estimated the temperature was -2°C. That's a huge step away from record temperatures on Greenland, isn't it? But you didn't hear about the pullback and the reversal of data after the error occurred. what's going on here with the deforestation and the fires? The fires, you're told, is all-time most ever, but then the deforestation will have you believe continues unchecked. 1995, 2004 had the most deforestation. Step forward to 2019, deforestation is kind of at the lowest level since 1988, and the fires are right in sync with that. So the narratives continue unchecked, but at least we have the harvest mouse bringing us into what will be remembered as the harvest season of infamy as we get through the end of 2019. Thanks for watching. Hope you got something out of the video. My co-author and I, Bill Porter, we talk about this narrative push to keep the global warming bandwagon gravy train money printing press moving forward. Even if it does cool, they're not going to tell you because their funding will dry up. We talk about this in Climate Revolution, how you can prepare for the changes, although the corporate media is not going to tell you about these changes, but they're here, they're intensifying, and then next year is a whole different animal in intensity. Links in the description box below, and I will see you next video.